Hey, is this thing on? Can you hear me? Can ya? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Okay, good. Guess what, kids? I'm back at the preschool. None of y'alls are here, so I thought I'd make you a little video 'cause something really crazy happened. You won't believe it. Should I tell you the story? Oh, it's pretty wild. Oh my goodness, you're not even gonna believe it. Oh, I wish you were here to see it 'cause it's just absolutely bonkers. Just out of your mind bonkers. But you know what? It's kind of a bonkers time right now, so it makes a little bit sense that other things are a little bit bonkers like this. Okay, so listen up, kids. Screw your ears on tight. So, I get to Family Network Preschool. 'Cause I wanted to borrow some books, 'cause I was thinking maybe I'd read you a book at some point. 'Cause even though I'm grumpy, I'm not a bad kind of fella, you know what I mean? I'm a nice guy, I'm just grumpy. I'm a grumpy but nice guy. So, I get to the school and it is a mess. Like everything has been brought out and played with, and I thought to myself, why is it a mess in this preschool when the kids are safely at home with their families? What's going on here? There's a mystery to solve. So I put on my mystery solving hat, and I started snooping around. Tip-toe, tip-toe, tip-toe. I went through the play kitchen area. All the food had been taken out like someone was setting up a picnic. And then I went into the block room, and all the blocks were knocked off like someone had taken a car and pushed all the blocks off, which we know we're not supposed to do, 'cause it's not safe to push the blocks off the shelf. Am I right? I think I'm right. I'm very rarely wrong. I'm Mr. Grumpy Pants. I'm grumpy and nice and almost never wrong. Almost like always right, forevers and for always. So, I go snooping around. Tip-toe, tip-toe, tip-toe. And I open the circle room door. And the ceiling fan is on. And it's spinning like you wouldn't believe, like it's a tornado in there. And I'm thinking, who's putting the ceiling fan on? It's not even that warm outside. But no one's in the room. So, I go check in the bathroom. And someone had left the water running. Can you believe it? In a time like this, wasting water. This is not a time for being wasteful. It's never a time to waste water in California. Don't really have that problem where I'm from, but I don't know really where I'm from, so it doesn't matter. Anyhow, no one's in the bathroom. I turned the water off. I turned the fan off in the circle room too. So I go tiptoeing back to the writing table, to the science table. I don't see anything really sneaky or weird around there. But then I hear weep, 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 weep. And I think, what is that noise? I think maybe you might know it as the week, week, week. Who could that be? Who uses that language? I don't know. I know a lot of languages. No, I don't. That's a tall tale. I don't know a lot of languages. I can understand some things in other languages, but I don't really know any. But I definitely don't know a weep, weep language. Who do you think it was? That's right, it was the guinea girl. So I was like, hey, guinea girls, what is going on? Did you get out of your cage? What's going on? Did you play with all the toys? What's going on? Tell me what's going on. So, I go over to the cage, and guess who is hanging on the bars of the guinea girl cage? Not Climber. It wasn't the guinea girls. They got little tiny legs. They don't climb. It was this guy, Chico the gecko. Look at him. He's got a sly smile on his face, 'cause he somehow escaped. Yeah, you Chico. He somehow escaped. and he played with all the toys. And now he's gonna try to climb over to you. He doesn't realize it's a computer screen. He just doesn't realize that, but there he is. So there's Chico. He's been running amok at Family Network Preschool. So I think what I'm gonna do is tell Teacher Victoria, he's gotta go home to you. Someone's gotta keep an eye on this little criminal. He's making a big mess and not cleaning up after himself. So, Chico's gonna go home with Teacher Victoria. So are the Guinea girls. And so is Climber. She's gonna have a whole zoo at her house. But the good news is, when she makes videos at her house, you'll be able to see all of your favorite preschool animals. And that is the opposite of grumpy. That is like the most happy thing that could happen, that you could still see all these sweet little babies. Look at that face. Isn't that the face of a mischievous, sweet little fella? It is the cutest face in the whole world, and I don't say that very often because even though I'm nice, I don't give compliments. You know why? I don't have time. I'm a very busy man. I don't have time. But I did have time to make this video because I think Chico missed you. I think he was going around looking for you at the preschool. And while he went around, he thought, I see all the kids playing with these toys. I probably want to play with the toys too. But I have to tell you, Chico, you're not allowed to knock the blocks off the shelf. It's very not safe, Chico the Gecko. Anyhow, Chico hopes you're doing well. I let him know that you're all safe with your family and that you all probably miss him. And he loves you. And you probably love him. And I wish that he could talk, but he can't. So I'm translating. He's telling me. Hold on. He's saying his feet smell like cheese. They don't smell like cheese to me, they just smell like lizard. But I don't know if that's necessarily better than cheese. I don't know. Anyway, kids, I hope you're doing well. Chico hopes you're doing well. Have a really good time with your family. We love you and we miss you. Mr. Grumpy Pants and Chico, signing off. Getting out of here. Gonna skedaddle. If I could figure out how to turn off this computer, it might take me a while. So I'm just gonna stare at you and say goodbye over and over until I figure it out. Goodbye. 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 Do you turn it off or do I turn it off? I don't know what's going on. Is this thing gonna turn off? Oh, I think I found it. Goodbye, everyone.